What up, everybody? It's Nick from Main Custom Prints back with another video, and today we are going to be pressing on some koozies. I got an order for 150 koozies, just plain regular black koozies. You can pick these up at Alpha Broder for really cheap. I've pressed koozies before. I've never pressed colored koozies. I've done sublimation on koozies. So they were white. I sublimated them black with the logo. If you go to my Instagram, which this is my Instagram, you can see the video that I did sublimating white koozies. But these are black. They wanted them black. And we're gonna be pressing some Supacolor promotional transfers. And speaking of Supacolor, at the end of the video, I'm gonna be going over my honest opinion. The damn elotero is bringing this little thing in the middle of my video. He's lucky I'm not hungry right now, or else I would have ran my fat ass over there. But anyways, yeah, at the end of the video, I'm gonna go over my honest opinion about Supacolor, because I know there's a lot of videos out there about people that hate them, people that love them, and all of that. I'm gonna give you my honest opinion because obviously I do use them, but I'm gonna explain to you why I use them. And I just want to make it perfectly clear that I am not paid by Supacolor. I am not affiliated by Supacolor. I'm just doing this video because, for one, I need content. For two, I want to. And for three, people ask me what transfer companies I use. So I like explaining why I use each different company, because each different company, I use it for a different reason. So I'll be going over that at the end of the video. But back to the koozies, the one thing I'm worried about is dye migration. I did ask Supacolor what do they recommend for printing on these, because these are made out of the koozies are made out of neoprene. I honestly don't know what that is, but supposedly is the thing that the swimsuits for divers and stuff is made out of. I don't know, that's what I read. But white print, black cloth, black fabric, whatever this shit is, man. There's always dye, or there could be a chance of dye migration. So I'm kind of worried about that. But Supacolor recommended the promotional, so hopefully there's no dye migration. Hopefully everything comes out clean. But either way, these don't get washed. These just get stored in a drawer or whatever you guys do with your koozies. But yeah, let's get to pressing and let's see how it goes. All right, so hopefully you guys can see all of this. Hopefully you guys can see me. I gotta crouch down a little bit. But we got our koozie. Heat press is heated up to 290. I have it set for 12 seconds. Now, the reason I do 290, so Supacolor has a QR code right here, and you scan it. It tells you the pressing instructions. For those are the promotional bag. It has the settings at 320, 12 to 15 seconds, I think. I've pressed their other promotional, the promotional umbrellas, and that setting is 290, 6 to 8 seconds or something like that. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm gonna just do 290, 12 seconds on these, because for one, I don't want to burn this really sensitive garment, and I've seen videos where people don't know how to press them, and they'll burn the koozie and they'll really flatten it out, and it's not really a koozie anymore. It's literally flat, like they burnt it. So I'm gonna do 290, 12 seconds. At the end of the day, if you guys ever press koozies with Supacolor, test out your settings. Do what works for you. You don't have to follow my settings. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing for mine. So we got that. Let's check the pressure, because I did turn down the pressure. I press everything with heavy pressure, whether it's HTV, other transfer companies. I press almost everything at heavy pressure, unless it's sublimation. Sublimation is really light pressure. But let's test out the pressure. Put your koozie just so you could get a pre-press, and you're gonna see if it's gonna burn it or not. And my heat press has a Teflon sheet. You could use a Teflon sheet. You can use a parchment paper, butcher paper, whatever works for you. But yeah, this is what I'm using. So let's see. All right, pressure is not too heavy. There was a little resistance, but not too heavy. Doesn't look burnt. This is the side that got pressed. This is the side that didn't. Doesn't look burnt. Everything looks good. So pre-press is good. Let's get our transfer. Once again, this is our Supacolor promotional transfer. That's the front. This is the back. So let's line it up. Hopefully you guys can see this. Line it up. Make sure it's straight. Make sure it's centered. And once you have everything straight and centered, let's go ahead and press it. Like I said, 290, 12 seconds, not too heavy pressure. Just, I would say medium to heavy pressure, because you don't want to mess up the koozie. The transfer is going to be fine. The transfer, press it, it doesn't matter. It's going to be fine. The koozie is what I'm worried about. So let's see what happens. 290, 12 seconds, let's go. By the way, if you're wondering, I'm using a Heat Press Nation Signature Series 15x15 press with the pull-out drawer auto open. There's the auto open. Supacolor is hot peel as soon as it comes up. So what you want to do, what I've been recommended, what I do when I use them, hot peel as soon as your press comes up, grab a corner, you peel low and fast. So meaning don't grab your transfer and pull it up. That's gonna mess up your print. Grab a corner, low, you keep it low, like, I hope you can see this, low, like, you know, like that, but fast with confidence. And yeah, hot peel. If you wait too long, it's not gonna come up. Just repress it again. If you're unsure and you take too long, just you see that the letters are coming up, put it back down, press it again, maybe 5 seconds or whatever, and it should be cool. So make sure you guys peel it as soon as it's done. But let's take a look at it. Looks really good to me. There's the print. Hopefully you guys can see that. See if I can get closer. Looks pretty good to me. It does have the press mark, but that's because of the transfer. That should go away once it cools down. But looks pretty good to me. I don't know why I would stretch it. Well, it's gonna get stretched out when you put the can, but looks cool. Scratching it off is not coming off. You can see it's not coming off. I don't know why you would scratch this off. It's not a shirt or anything, but I just wanted to test it out so you can see how it holds and stuff. Everything looks good. Everything came out clean. All right, so that is how I pressed these koozies, and I'm starting to realize now that that was a super fast tutorial. But like Supacolor says, super fast, super easy. Supacolor. That sounded really corny coming out of my mouth, but I completely understand it now because that was super fast. But anyways, let's move on to my personal look. All right, neighbors, y'all can scare the shit out of me. Anyways, let's move on to my personal opinion about Supacolor. Supacolor, obviously I use it, and I like Supacolor for what I use it for. What do I use Supacolor for? Full color prints, promotional products like koozies, heat sensitive products, because they have a lot of that stuff. They have sub blocker transfers, like these promotionals. You can press them on tote bags, backpacks. I've seen them pressed on can coolers, like the ice chest and shit like that. I've seen them pressed on that. You could press them on so much shit. You could press them on shoes. Yeah, I've seen a lot of shit. So that's what I use Supacolor for. I'm not using Supacolor for a 1-color print on a t-shirt or a 2-color or even a 3-color print. I'm not using it for that. I'm using it for 4 colors and up. That's what I'm going to Supacolor. Now, I'm going to Supacolor when it's at least a minimum order of 10. So my customer has to order at least 10. They could even order 8. It'll even be cheaper for me to order the 10, have 2 extra, blah, 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 whatever. Now, if it's just a one-off full color print, I'll either outsource it to a local DTG printer, or I got, some other guys like Hard and Hustle Printing. He does DTF transfers with his DTG machine and stuff like that. So if it's like 1 or 2 garments, I'd rather just get transfers from them. Supacolor has a 10 minimum, so my customer has to have a minimum when I use them. But like I said, you could use them for so many things, like promotional products. They have hat transfers that I've used. So they're good for things like that. Like I said, I don't use them for everything. I use them for what I need them for. Now, what do I use for 1, 2, and 3 color prints? I use Transfer Express. If you watch my other video, I stopped using this other company because I had issues with them. You guys can still use them. Great transfers. Still love their transfers. Just personally won't use them anymore. But I've seen people make videos talking shit about Supacolor because they're too expensive and blah blah blah, which doesn't make sense because they still use Supacolor in their shop while they were complaining. Doesn't make sense to me. That's not the point here. Yeah, it's expensive because you gotta look at what you're paying for. Supacolor, if this design had 7 colors compared to this 2-color design, the price is the same. Whatever I paid for that 2-color design, I'm gonna pay the same price for a 7-color design. That's why I say you have to use Supacolor wisely. Now, I ordered this 2-color design because I needed to press it on some koozies, so I needed their promotional transfers. If I was doing a t-shirt, a regular ass t-shirt, like this hoodie, regular ass hoodie, I'm not using Supacolor for that. I'm using Transfer Express. But yeah, you have to use Supacolor wisely. And when you say that it's too expensive, like I said, I use it for full color print, charge accordingly. If I'm using it for a full color print like this, I'm gonna charge according to this full color print. Call around to your local screen print shop, to your local DTG. DTG is a little different because they'll probably just tax you like $20 for 1 shirt of these. But then again, I don't think a DTG shop is gonna knock out 100 of these on a DTG machine. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But anyways, yeah, that's what I use them for. It's a really good product. Use it wisely. Use it to your benefit. Price accordingly. And if your customer doesn't want to pay, then your customer doesn't want to pay. If you don't want to use Supacolor, don't use Supacolor. This is just my personal opinion. I use it to my benefit. Whatever I need them for, I'm going to use them. But yeah, that's my opinion on Supacolor. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. Make sure you guys subscribe, follow us on Instagram, and all that good stuff. And if you guys want to have a conversation about this, leave them in the comments. Yeah, I'll go back and forth with you guys. I got time. Anyway, peace out.